Okay, good day to all science students. In this video, we are going to tackle about the way of organizing data. The title of the activity for students is Order in the Court. So for the activity, the title is Order in the Court. The objective, to organize data obtained from measuring objects. It is very important for us to learn how to organize the data we've collected. Okay, experiment procedure. Read the context of the data. So ito po yan. The context of the data. A group of students want to compare the densities of three objects A, B, and C. They made some measurement and came up with the data shown below. So ito po yung mass of object A, volume of object A, density. Same with the object B and C. So step 2, analyze the given data and check how many objects are involved. Put them in column 1. So ito po yung magiging natin, step 3, step 4, and step 5. Isa-isahin po natin yung steps na yan. Pakita na natin ang actual dito sa table. Doon tayo sa step number 2. Analyze the given data and check how many objects are involved. Put them in column 1. So ito yung first column, ito yung objects A, B, and C. Okay. Step number 3. Put the data from the same quantity in another column, different quantities in different columns. So for example, ito po yung 2.4 dun sa A, sa B 3, and sa C. Ito, papakita natin kung anong units meron yan, anong quantity yan. And then step number 4, add a row above the data for the label of each column. Label the columns with the quantity that the data belongs to. If the values have the same unit, put the unit under the label so that only the magnitudes of the values are present. Yung sa second column natin is mass. The unit is in kilogram. And volume is cubic centimeter. The unit is cubic centimeter. And then density, kilogram per cubic centimeter. So ayan, naka-tabular form na po siya or table arrangement yung ating data using the rows and columns. So step 5, write the title of the table above it. The title should capture the most important data which can also be seen from the situation or context of the data. So kayo na po ang magbigay ng title. Ano bang magandang title nito? Ayan, sagutin natin itong mga questions. What data organization tool is used to organize the given data? So a table is a powerful data organization tool that allows for the systematic arrangement of information in rows and in columns. Ang columns po yung patayo, yung rows is horizontal arrangement. So question 2, does each column contain one measured quantity? Yes, rows represent individual records or entries while columns represent attributes or variables of the data. So question 3, can the title still be improved? How are we going to improve or make our title a very good one? So title should be descriptive, concise, avoid redundancy, use consistent format, consider the audience or the reader, use keywords and include key details. Kumbaga yung title pa lang natin is catchy. So as an individual performance, your task is to organize a given set of raw data into a table. So may isa pang sample dito ng mga collected data. Kayo na ang gagawa ng mismong table. Ano po? So ito, friends Larry and Alvin wanted to know if the ratio of the circumference of a coin to its diameter is constant. They collected some Philippine coins and made some measurements. They got the following data. So, yan yung i-arrange na table form. So, sa rubric, data of the same quantity are placed in the same column, 6 points. Labels of columns and rows are accurate and complete, 2 points. Title of table is appropriate, 2 points.